a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Rice Owls, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
On set.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the defense brings him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
No, kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, and it's good for a 1st down at the 47.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like he's going to run it. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Pirates come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Sims. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Pirates will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. The Pirates looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nice catch. It's complete, but for a loss on the play. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Hands it off on the counter. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Pointer in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rice. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Off the play fake on first down. He can't let it escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Touchdown, Owls. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Hamilton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense back on the field now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The sure hands. It's Wilson.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught behind the line. It's Odom. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Sims. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he keeps it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off.
Boy, just a drive kill right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Scooped up with the defense.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense on the field to take over. Using his legs, it's Sims. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Odom. Jerks past the defender. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end. Touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to scramble. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. No huddle now for the offense. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Oh, what a move. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They bring it down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. A short completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice. Conference championship pressure, they just grind the road. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the 1st half, and that's why they're trailing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Sims. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Pirates have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Past the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Pirates moving quickly down the field here. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. They'll run it from the gun. It's into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Toss play, running right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They finally corral him at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Owls!
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Pirates come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass here on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, East Carolina. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver by having an opportunity to make that big play. Now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
East Carolina, 22.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Using his legs here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now they'll run it on the draw. 1st down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Odom. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Let's go.
And the back gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab near the sticks. It's Odom. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the completion made. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Pirates come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Pirates! This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Rice has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass is tipped and ball's incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Has the first down, is still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Heading for the end zone. Touchdown. Owls. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's a dart right down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The Pirates come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion of the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And he will score! Touchdown, East Carolina! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down there in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wide open downfield. One down, but it's enough to get good on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand on that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Hamilton. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Pop over the middle. It's Wilson. He brings him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The Pirates pick up enough for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for this.
And they've got him a sack on fourth down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
52, East Carolina, 42.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Catch made on the right side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They try to sneak it for the first. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down and long. This defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. Pounding away with the run game. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves